What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I got on here and set nothing up right. God damn it. Shit. The camera not gonna turn right. Boom. Should be good. Anyways, I just wasted a lot of time for nothing. We got this video. I guess this is a little, from the little thumbnail, pop at least attractive person balloon or find love. So I think this is balloon YouTube thing. So it's my first time reacting to it. Better go ahead and get into it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Video called "This is why you should never assume anything." So I'm guessing. My guess is that they popped the balloon and maybe he got ass of money. Who knows? But let's check it out.
Okay, can we get you right here?
God damn, they didn't even give him time to get up there. They didn't ask him no questions or anything.
Damn.
And he got heard pop by the other girl. Don't you got a needle in your hand? So will anybody pop the balloon on me? Am I sexy enough? You know what I'm saying? Am I sexy enough? Even when I'm bald?
Respectfully.
And she just popped her.
Dang, he didn't even get to walk.
She just popped hers just cause everybody else popped theirs. She probably didn't even want to pop it.
Okay, we good. Hey, hold on. What's your name?
Zay.
All right, Zay. How old are you?
Damn, that's messed up. He didn't even get the chance to walk all the way out.
26.
26. I ain't gonna lie. Let me ask why they pop their balloons. Let me ask. Let me ask
Why
you.
y'all pop
Why
y'all
you pop your
balloon?
balloon?
Okay, so you just the height. No, I like tall. But your face, you're not ugly though. It's just the height. Okay, period. Confidence, key.
Okay.
I like your shoes too.
And they didn't even give my man's a chance. So the caption reads, his
Yeah,
homeboy
give
is
him a
well trained
chance
as
on
far
that.
as getting out the front seat to let her sit in the front seat. Now I know a lot of alpha male red pill content creators say you'll never give your seat up, but I'll give my seat up for a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way I would not give my seat up for a woman is if she's just extremely entitled. I'm like, nah, you
Yeah. I feel you on that. I'm the same way. I mean, any woman I give my seat up to. But like he said, if you're entitled, fuck that.
go have to sit you behind the back seat. Like, what you think this is?
Just whenever you're ready. We'll edit it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm making a video.
No, come on. Do
Now
it.
y'all are staring at me.
Follow through. It don't matter. Follow through.
It's crazy. No matter how normalized social media is, it's still weird seeing people record TikToks and selfie videos outside. It's just still weird. That's probably why she felt weird.
Yeah, I mean, make it look like y'all having fun, but y'all not having fun. Y'all just taking a picture of stuff that look like it's fun, but it's not fun. Why?
Recording the video because it's just still weird.
Buying a house because he wants to buy.
And guess who's willing to put the entire down payment down? Like, as a gift. I'm not asking nothing from her. I don't need her to contribute.
But you know what's interesting? As much as that might, in your mind when you're saying it, sound like, oh, this seems like, kind of easy thing. I can handle the financial burden. But I think for the newer age women, that would make her feel very vulnerable to feel like she doesn't have as much stake in the game.
Oh, she would have, the amount of, she'd be half in. Half in.
No, and it wouldn't feel like it was
never your. It's our home. It's not your fucking home. What the fuck do you mean?
Until you get married, it would be
our home. No, the whole point is to buy our home. That's the difference. Is I got a we mentality. She's got a fucking me mentality. All the fucking time. Me. How do I feel? Me. And it's like, I'm over here thinking about like we, us, at all times. Every time I'm out, considerate of what her feelings might be about what I'm doing. She ain't that. She's fucking oblivious. Like that's the whole point. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, everybody that I've ever been, like, I have my own friends' girls, like, coming up, their wives, being like, man, we never seen them this committed. You know, like, for them to say that shit to a girl is a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, but no, I mean, everyone's aware of it except her. I want to live together because, like, this is my long term, what I view as my long term. Or I guess I viewed as my long, I'm kidding. She's just a little fucking brat.
Am I the brat or is he the brat?
No, you're a brat. You're a brat. Like, I mean.
Literally. I don't have anyone to turn to, though, so, like, if I fail on my job, I'm screwed.
Yeah. And I can hear it.
Me, motherfucker. What do you mean you don't have someone to turn to?
What
do you mean? The fuck you mean?
You know, although I didn't like the tone on how he was talking to his girlfriend or whatever, because I always think of things in the sense of like, if that was my sister, would I want a man talking to her like that? So I didn't like the tone of how he was talking to her, but he was actually spitting some facts. And the driver was making me confused because she was saying, well, if you could take care of all the whole financial burden and everything like that, that makes a woman feel vulnerable because she doesn't feel like she has any stake in the game. And it's confusing because women say that we don't want to go half and half. That's for broke boys. But then when a guy steps up and says, I'll take care of the full financial burden, then the women say, well, what can we contribute? It makes us feel like we're, you know.
Yeah. That's what makes women so confusing. So, yeah, like you said, you go full time, you take care of all the bills, then like, I want to do something, I want to work and stuff like that, but then like, when we don't do that, why I gotta work, why I can't stay home and stuff like that.
That's vulnerable and what?
American men are so different. In Colombia, I dated an Italian, a Canadian, a Spain guy, a guy from Canary Island, I don't even know how to say that in English, a British guy, an Argentinian, of course Colombian. But guess what? I ever dated an American. Now I'm here in the United States and what can I tell you? I've been in the United States for 2 years and I'm not lying to you when I tell you that no one wants to take you seriously. Not only that, some men, they just want to be treated like a woman. It's so hard to find someone valuable, someone who wants to open their heart and build like real deep connections. That's almost impossible.
My bad, yeah. I'm trying to write this. It's important. It is important. Alright.
Impossible here. And it's so sad because at this point I think I'm absolutely never having a boyfriend here. And this really makes me want to understand and like study, maybe do my research about why men here are so different. I'm even about to think that it's me that I am having a problem, but I need answers.
You're from a totally different area. What do you expect? The reason why American men are so different is because you're from another country. Think about.
I'm kind of lost. I get it. I get it. Yeah. She's saying she lost because she went to the United States, I guess.
The mentality, the entitlement. If somebody was to go to your country, a man was to go to your country and say, man, the women are so different.
Yeah.
Or let's say a woman will go to your country and say, man, the men are just so different. They not like American men. Duh.
That's just how it is. Different countries are different.
What would you expecting? It's a whole different culture. And usually when the culture is different, the people are different.
So you only like me because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you can't add anything to my life.
Right.
You would be a liability to everything in
So
my
what
life.
can I not add to your life? What is that?
You can't teach me anything. You can't help me with my finances in any way. You can't add any intellectual anything into my life. And it's not because you're not capable, it's just because you're not there yet.
young.
You're not there yet.
Right.
And if you're not,
You need to get there, girl. She looks like she probably about what, 22, 23.
already on that path.
I'm already on it. That's the problem. You don't know enough about me.
You're absolutely right. I don't know
So
enough
you're
about
messing
you.
up.
You said you have Airbnb properties.
Good luck with the other girls back there. You're messing up.
Yes.
Next.
Ask her.
I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart. You are very handsome.
We can work through this together.
You
Please
said I
put your
can't
hands
bring
down.
you anything, so it's like,
Right.
there's no need to talk.
You can't
I just
bring
said,
anything right
good luck with the
now.
other girls.
Okay, and this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man.
No, I've dealt with real
Because
men
you're not
before.
listening to me and you're trying to talk over
Go
me.
ahead, I'm listening.
Adults have conversations.
She'll know when she'll know later on.
Okay, so if we were to get together, you would be asking me questions like, Dr. Elam, what did you do to acquire everything that you acquired? What did you do to learn everything that you learned? What type of habits and skills do you have that can help me get to where I want to get? You have 2 Airbnb properties. How can we get to 4? How can we get to 8?
I already know how to do that. My dad. That's how I got it.
Next contestant, please.
I just realized that she said something about having a dad at the end, but most women who grew up with their dads in their life, they don't act like that towards men. They typically a little bit more respectful, especially if they like the guy, especially if they think the guy's handsome, attractive, they want something with the guy. They're a little bit more respectful. The only women that was raised with a dad that usually act like that are the dads who spoil their children, especially in particular the daughters.
I'm a young black entrepreneur. It's 30 degrees. I wait outside to interview you. What advice you got to me to get to where you at right now?
You gotta stay in the cold. You gotta stay ready. It's gonna be freezing, nigga. It's gonna be freezing. And just know when it's freezing, you doing something. And when you doing something, it count. When you ain't doing shit, it don't count. And you don't wanna wake up one day and everybody look at you and you ain't never did shit that counted. You ain't never did nothing that mattered. Your mama deserve better. Your brothers, nigga. The real niggas that love you. Keep standing in the cold, nigga, and it's gonna count.
You know, it sounds good, but that grind stuff don't always work, bro. Like, sometimes some things just ain't for you, bro. And you have to have the self-awareness to know, like, what's your thing and what's not your thing, and what you're good at and what you're not so good at. Even Jordan Peterson said the people who are the most successful in any particular area are typically very competent at the thing that they're doing. Working smarter and not all the times always harder has a lot to do with success. And a lot of successful people always talk about luck as well. And to me, that luck is just God blessing you. If God created you on this earth, you want to make sure you're doing something that God created you to do, because I believe that's where the blessing is. And also allowing yourself to be led by God to go a certain direction, because Jesus is going to show you the way to have the best life.
Do you have like a type, like you like black girls, white girls, Hispanics?
Oh man, I got the perfect girl right now, Christina Mackey.
What is she?
Oh man, she's amazing.
No, I'm saying like
She's spectacular.
Oh, okay.
What's the point of asking a celebrity what their type is? They pull up with their type all the time. Just look at all the different females he done been with over the years. They all are like the same type of looking female.
Matter of fact, you know, TikTok, y'all might have been pushing a little weight with these lashes because they doing something. Matter of fact, hold the fuck.
I'm about to say, did her tooth fell out?
All right,
That's a friendly reminder to not take all your teeth out your mouth like these celebrities do and get veneers. Do not get veneers. Do not take all your teeth out and get veneers. Do not do that, please. That seems like that's a new thing going on.
Set that phone down. Take a deep breath. Delete that think piece, because none of it's real. They're all skits. People getting rich off insecurities. Your boyfriend hates you. Yeah, he wouldn't even peel an orange for you. It's a skit. Your girlfriend hates you. She only go out with you for free food. It's a skit. But you know what is real? 4 out of 5 Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That means 80% of the people you run into are one emergency away from literal homelessness. We're living in arguably the most unaffordable time period in history, while also combating a depression epidemic. Like, most people you run into feel like they're not doing enough. They're in the wrong place in their life. And it's crazy because it's like, bro, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The highest flex a human has is to be alive. You know how many millions of people are smarter than you, richer than you, and make better decisions than you, but they're on their deathbed.
A lot of times, like, get into these stressful modes and feel like you're not doing enough. It's like, what can I do? It's hard. You get stressed out, want to pull your hair out, but then you have to then think there's other people that got it harder than you. So I always think about that. There's always somebody that got it worse than I got it. So it's like, I keep on moving, do my push-up, work out, stress-free, I'm good.
Right now, and they would trade away everything they've done just to be exactly where you're at right now. It's like, bro, our realities are determined by where we direct our eyes. They'll have you so outraged at a hypothetical situation that you don't even notice the beauty in the world around you. And the crazy thing, the most beautiful things in life, bro, don't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Friends, family members, opportunities, experiences. Bro, when's the last time you took a walk, took a deep breath, took the time to pat yourself on the back for the fact that you're currently...
I love doing that. Go and take a walk, go walk by the water, listen to the water. I mean, I think that's the most calmest thing you could do. Cause it's like, you just sit there, just sit still, listen to the water, meditate, listen to the wind, the grass, the birds. You hear, if you sit there, sit still and just listen. Go outside in nature and just listen, you'll hear everything around you. It feels good.
Living in at least one of your past prayers. It's all gonna be all right, gang.
Nah, that's wisdom right there, and I needed to hear that. The most beautiful part about life is living. The fact that God gave you life, that should be enough to be happy.
Sorry, if you only want to work 4 hours, it's going to be harder for you to get a house. We busted our behinds. We had to bust our behinds.
Whoopi, here is the problem millennials are facing today. If you look from 1980 all the way to 2019, the average home prices, this column is what's important. This was the income needed to qualify for the average home. Every year, even before the 80s, for the past 50 years, the median household income was more than what you needed to qualify until 2023, where the income needed to qualify is more than the median household income. And another thing you have to look at is this column over here, which is rent. You could rent for just 14% of your income, 17% of your income, 16% of your income. But look when millennials entered the chat. 25%, 25%, 30%. This is when rent prices started to go up. Now, millennials could have bought here, but what people forget, in 2010, the youngest millennial was 14 years old. So we're being forced to spend 30% of our money on rent as a family, where most people renting are probably single because they haven't built a family yet, and they're spending 40% of their income on rent. So this, everyone wants to talk about inflation and that's always been the same up and down. No, it is a supply and demand issue with the housing market that's driving the prices up, plus the interest rates is making, with housing tax and student loans, 70% of millennial and Gen Z's income has gone to just those three things.
In that note, you gotta work harder, make more money.
Your college back in the 80s and 90s was $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for a 4-year college. It is $40 now.
You know, men who are 25 years old and 30 years old living with their parents, I used to think that they weren't real men because that's how my dad taught me. My dad taught me, like, by the time you're 18, 19 years old, you get out the house, you go do your own thing. But that's kind of like an outdated ideology. Like, we should be thinking group economics at this point because inflation is crazy. Every other country or every other culture that comes into this country succeeds because they understand group economics. Even in Asia, people live with their parents until like 30, 35 years old. I know it's something like that. I've seen a few interviews of people talking about that. Now more than ever, I feel like the American people, especially people from my particular community, need to be trying to figure out how to work together to get ahead because inflation is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I just realized why entitled women be getting on my nerves. And truth be told, it's just because I ain't got no money. Like, I'm broke, you know what I'm saying? Because when I had to think about it, like, when I was up for real, I wasn't really tripping off certain questions and expectations. I had it, thank you. I'm good, you know what I'm saying? You want that little baby, go ahead, get it, shout it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, when I ain't got no money, ooh, I be tight. Like, bitch, you just order a drink. Like I told you, I was gonna take you out to eat. I ain't say you was gonna get drink. You better you just take that shit off to put it on safe so I could. Yeah, I pay for the food. You go.
Now I ain't really saying this, kind of funny, but entitled women, they aggravate me, bro. They're annoying to me because you didn't.
Sometimes it be like our fault. Like, you don't pay attention to, I don't know, it's like I go by energy. So it's like, it's not hard for me to scope out women from ratchet, good, entitled, all of that. I could see all of that. I could feel the energy I'm good with energy. So it's not that hard for me. I never had a problem with having a bad girl, a ratchet girl, because I know how to pick them. And if I did, it get cut off quick.
Work for none of this that I got. So what makes you think you're entitled to it? Like, I worked hard for all this, and the fact that you just entitled, that's a crazy attitude to have. Like, the audacity is crazy. Like, I literally worked 10, 12-hour days for this, and you think you can get it just because you attractive? That's crazy.
We're exes. We still kiss sometimes.
We're exes. We always find an excuse to hang out.
We're exes. We fix our problems that we had in the relationship after the relationship has ended.
Oopsie.
This is exactly why if you're talking to a woman and she brings up her ex one time, in my opinion, run away, bro. Just get the heck up out of there. Because that's what that be. Most likely. High probability. Like, imagine taking a woman seriously and she's still on that type of time, bro.
That right there, instantly, I was like, I already know I can't take you out. Because you would want to order everything.
If you go to Waffle House and the employees ain't doing stuff like that right there, you need to take it behind outside and look at the sign again. Because you're not at Waffle House.
The man who taught me what love looked like, he just got married not so long ago. But the reason why we didn't work out is because he was broke.
Well, his wife now is fine with that.
He worshiped the ground I walked on.
But
And he taught me patience. And he really taught me how to damn near love me.
But-
Taught me how to cook.
But
He was chasing a dream of being a musician. He wanted to be a singer in a boy group. I supported that, everything. But I'm like, he had 2 kids. And I'm just like, you do need to support yourself. Like, you need to make some type of money. He was getting like a $50, $100 allowance from his manager. I was like, drive for Pizza Hut at night. I don't care. Just
so is
make
he
some
still
money.
trying to chase this musician dream?
He just found the woman for him.
Okay, so it didn't work out financially wise. Everything else, if he had the money, would it have worked out?
Yes.
Okay.
It would have. And if I would have met him today, it would work out.
What's the difference?
The difference is I was broke too at the time. Like, I was barely making it by myself.
So she's saying if she was making money, she would have kept him. Even if he's not making money, she'd have let him chase his dreams. Okay.
And so I was like, I feel like I don't want a man in my house. And we both, like, that don't make my vagina wet. You feel me? Like, that don't turn me on.
Okay, so now since you're good for
Financially,
yourself,
okay.
financially, you're saying now it would have worked. So you're saying you wouldn't mind supporting him.
Now I could appreciate the love that he brings, but I still don't want him to be broke.
But it's everything with him is still going to be the same. You have money now, but everything with him is still going to be the same.
You know what? Then maybe I lied.
I know you lied. I was ready to pull it out of you. Because this.
Man, I mean this with all due respect. Y'all women can be so confusing at times.
Yeah.
Actually, most of the time. When it comes to you guys trying to...
As I said at the beginning of the video, they're confusing. Women is confusing.
Explain logically what you're emotionally feeling. Because that didn't make no sense.
You feel about skinny bitches, like, because I'm going to be wasting my time if I'm just up here and you don't like skinny bitches.
Oh, man, I mean...
Because I'm real skinny.
I know, I'm looking.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't listening to nothing she was saying. I was just looking at them boots.
Yeah, big ass boots on your skinny ass body.
How does this even become a style? To wear boots 5 times bigger than your shoe size.
I never say this to my man, but I kind of see why dudes be wanting multiple bitches, because bitches really do be fine. Why? It don't matter if I'm on the internet. It don't matter if I'm in real life. You know how you just be, you just see bitches and you be like, damn, that bitch is pretty. That bitch is fine. It's rare to see a man and be like, oh my God, he's so adorable. Maybe I don't be looking because I'm married. I don't know. But even when I was single, I feel like I still see more pretty bitches than I see dudes any day, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop calling y'all bitches for y'all get mad. But y'all know that's how I talk. So it ain't no offense, bitch. But But like, girls are just so pretty. And I remember this one time, this girl was on here and she was like, there are way more beautiful women than there are men. And all the dudes was getting mad. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, because if I was a straight man, isn't that a good thing? But y'all know how the sexy boys like to get, they be in competition with us. But like, no, seriously, like, I be on TikTok like, oh my God, like this girl is just so fucking beautiful. On Instagram, like, wow, bitches is really fine. Like, bitch, listen, I kind of do understand a little bit.
Nah, dudes weren't getting mad because we're sassy or something like that. There are a lot of pretty women out here, beautiful women. We were getting mad because it's just not true. It's just cap. Most women be wearing makeup. We don't know what y'all even really look like. If y'all was to compare,
I love a woman that's natural, like the natural hair, like her, the dreads. I like that. I like the little dreads, the natural hair, no makeup. I don't need all of that. And then I gotta come home with you at night and you don't have the makeup on. You don't look like the person that I met. No, you look like a clown.
like natural face to natural face, men and women, we probably on the same level.
So what do you think about a woman that says that she is an alpha woman and that she pays all her bills and that, you know, I don't need a man for anything? Is that a woman that you would be attracted to, or is that a woman you would be unattracted to?
That's a masculine woman. Why would I be attracted to the same energy?
A Nigerian man. Or I like to play around with American women, but we're not going to marry them because we don't take them seriously.
Right.
So what do you think about, is that a true statement?
That's a fact.
So tell me why Nigerian men do not take American women seriously.
If you were with a Nigerian woman, you've seen us.
Yes.
We're very hospitable.
Yes.
We're very accommodating. We love people. We cook. We want you to eat our food.
Yes.
But this you don't get from an average African American woman.
Okay.
Average African American women, they think about themselves first.
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm actually surprised that he was sitting there saying those types of things, those true things about American black women, and she wasn't even getting offended. She had the maturity to hear what he was saying, and whether she agreed or disagreed, she respected him, and you know, she didn't overtalk him or anything. I think that was very mature of her, and to be honest, I don't really. That's something that's not common. When women from our community hear things about themselves that they don't want to hear.
Let her go! Man, I didn't even hit that. Trying to make me get a copyright off this video. I don't want to look at this. But anyway, you know, I like the video. It's a pretty cool video. I just want to try. I want to try different categories of videos. You know, my favorites is like paranormal stuff. Real life shit like aliens and UFOs and stuff like that, like real life stuff, stuff that's going on in the world. I like shit like that. But I hope y'all like the video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later.
I could change in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb. The only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat.